to be standing in front of you this afternoon. As an association, we are currently faced with some key challenges. So I'll just go ahead and read a statement by the association. The Environmental Service Providers Association represents a coalition of private waste management companies in Ghana in partnership with government and local authorities to promote efficient, sustainable, and inclusive environmental services for all. ESPA commends and fully supports His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, for the relaunch of the National Sanitation Day on 5th September 2025, where the President publicly endorsed a comprehensive resetting agenda for sanitation in Ghana, pledging to eliminate unsanitary conditions, prevent disease spread, halt environmental degradation, and overhaul waste management nationwide. Similarly, in June this year, the President gave a clarion call to Metropolitan Municipal and District Assemblies at the orientation program to be committed to important issues of sanitation, its funding, to keep their cities, towns, and communities clean. We recognize the President's speech as a strong demonstration of transformative leadership, policy continuity, and national renewal, reaffirming government's unwavering commitment to a cleaner, healthier, and more sustainable sanitation for Ghana. What is the current state of waste management in Ghana? Ghana's waste management sector is faced with an alarming state of operational and financial distress, of which ESPA members are not left out. The waste collectors, transporters, and transfer station operators continue to grapple with non-cost recovery rates fixed by the Metropolitan Municipal and District Assemblies. These rates do not reflect the real cost of service delivery, making their operations economically unsustainable. The situation has been further compounded by the lack of access to functional treatment and disposal sites, many of which are in deteriorated condition due to poor maintenance. As a result, waste collection and transportation activities have become highly inefficient, costly, and unprofitable for service providers, threatening the overall sustainability of Ghana's waste management system. In addition, several critical waste management facilities, including landfill sites, solid waste treatment plants, transfer stations, and wastewater treatment facilities, are struggling to stay functional under mounting financial pressure. Rising operational costs in fuel, electricity, labor, maintenance, coupled with high energy tariffs, inadequate revenue inflows, high cost of capital, and long delays in service payments have pushed the sector to the brink. If immediate government attention and intervention are not provided, these compounded challenges, coupled with Ghana's waste management system, reversing years of progress made in keeping our cities clean and protecting public health. The intensity of the problem. Currently, service providers who have borrowed money from the banks, creditors, suppliers, and other partners in order to sustain operations find themselves in the position where such support has ceased and in most cases have been threatened with court action. ESPA is therefore calling for urgent government intervention to address the mounting operational and financial distress confronting our members. ESPA has engaged with the Ministry of Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, as well as all relevant parliamentary select committees to facilitate payment of our members. Unfortunately, these efforts have yielded little progress. However, we call on the government to, as a matter of urgency, make payments to avoid a shutdown by the 7th November 2025. We therefore appeal to the government for the immediate release of outstanding payments owed to all waste management contractors by the 7th of November 2025. Without this intervention, service providers may be forced to suspend operations nationwide, a move that could trigger a national sanitation and health emergency. This measure, if taken, would lead to the outbreak of diseases such as cholera, typhoid, malaria, and many others. Call to action. We request that the government consider the following in addressing our needs. The first call is for government to immediately pay arrears owed our contractors. We urge the Ministry of Finance to expedite the release of pending payments to our members by the stipulated time. We are also calling on government to look at to review a policy on the National Sanitation and Pollution Levy. The government should consider the review of the Sanitation and Pollution Levy as a dedicated fund to support and sustain the existing waste management infrastructure. There has been an absence of a dedicated budgetary allocation for waste management over the years. The sector's financial sustainability therefore remains at a risk, with the possibility of service disruptions if urgent attention is not given. We are also asking all the metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies to fix full cost recovery fees. During their fee fixing resolution by the metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies should fix full cost recovery fees. We also call on all metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies to fix the full cost of recovery of waste collection during their annual fee fix resolutions and ensure these are properly gazetted. Current fee structures are unprofitable and do not reflect the real cost of operations. Metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies should adopt full cost recovery rates that cover operational expenses, maintenance, and other relevant costs whilst balancing social needs. In conclusion, we respectfully seek government intervention with the issues mentioned above. ESPA regrets to caution that several landfills and treatment facilities across the country may face imminent shutdown. Such closures would disrupt waste collection services, threaten thousands of jobs, lead to public health crisis, and reverse Ghana's hard-won progress in the sanitation sector and environmental protection. ESPA therefore calls on all relevant government agencies and partners to act decisively, not only to rescue the sector from collapse, but to safeguard public health, protect the environment, and preserve the legacy of Ghana's waste management infrastructure. Thank you.